Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo and welcome back to another episode of Psychonauts New Game Plus. In the last episode, we explored around the Psychic Summer Camp, meeting several of our Psychonauts, and collecting a bunch of stuff here along the way. This episode is going to be story related, but before we really get into that, there's something that we need to kind of showcase, and that is the dowsing rod. The dowsing rod is a very important tool for getting the amount of arrowheads you need to buy certain upgrades. You won't be using this very much in the second half of the game, but early on it is pretty integral. So how it works is it's basically a radar. You go around and basically it will get more high-pitched as you find deep arrowheads. And once you find them, you will find a lot of arrowheads. The amount differs between location, but yeah, it's pretty darn useful. However, because of how I record my videos, it's kind of a pain in the ass to use when recording, and it would also be kind of boring and repetitive if I just showed this. So I'm going to do this off screen for the most part, but I will be showing the different locations in the videos. In the videos. So here's the different locations around camp that I was able to find. After a while, the deep arrowheads do seem to respawn, so just keep going to these locations and you will be able to rack up the arrowheads. Something that is important, though, is that what you can buy is dependent on your rank. If your rank is not high enough, you can't buy the thing. So, for example, we need the cobweb duster. That is a item that we will have to buy at some point. We can't buy it just yet. We are not high enough in rank. So, you know. Because of that, I am not exactly stressing about getting all the stuff. So, now that that is out of the way, though, let's go to the kids' cabin area to view some more optional dialogue. Oh, right. One thing that is very annoying about playing games like this is that once you have like a lot of later abilities, you try to do those abilities early on in the game, but you don't have those abilities early on, so, you know.
You know where this button is from, Coach?
Hey, you stole a button from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber!
No, I didn't. Bobby Zilch gave it to me.
Should have known. That kid spends more time in the cooler than in school. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. Well, go put it back.
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, where is the G?
Don't you know how to use your map?
Right, yes, sorry. Hey, did you hear that, Coach? I'm gonna get advanced training from Sasha 9 himself.
Hey, you stay away from that, egghead. You hear me?
Egghead? Permission to speak freely, sir.
Denied. Listen, Private, those scientific jokers, they don't know what it really means to be a psychonaut. It's about being in the field, not cooped up in some underground lab all day.
It's underground? Aha!
Don't even think it. That brain tumbler contraption of his will turn your mind to mush. I need that brain. I mean, you need that brain. Now, dismissed, soldier. I've got some serious thinking to do. Lots of important planning.
Okay. Well, now that we know exactly where we need to go, let's go. I will be getting little arrowhead deposits on the way, just because, you know, like, the little ones don't take that much time. Oh, also, there's a couple of these side cards that I forgot to get earlier. So let's grab these side cards that we can get now, just, you know, so they're out of the way. Okay, so I was apparently wrong about this one. You can actually get it now. It's just, it takes a little bit of finagling. It's a lot easier to get later on, though. But I did get it on a different file. So, yep, there we go. I'm the type of player who, like, grabs everything as early as he can possibly get it. So, you know, it kind of bugs the shit out of me if I don't grab them. There we go. We got 40. I believe that is all that we can get right now in this location. So, how about we head to... excuse me. So, how about we go to the next area? Which, coincidentally, you know, there happens to be a little transitional thing to it. Okay, new area, new set of collectibles to obtain. I don't think there's that many in this area, and I think we can get all the psi cards in this area. On... Oops.
Hey, was that you? Looking at me?
Maybe you should try getting over yourself? There were a lot of other people on that stage besides you.
No, just now, in the woods. No. It must have been something else. You don't smell like pond scum.
Nice. You should write greeting cards.
There was some sort of shadowy being out there. Lurking. Watching.
I know of only one creature who fits that description. It likes to hide in dark places, silently watching unsuspecting children from a distance.
Really? Who?
You, tree sitter!
I love that cutscene, but it does not line up with where we were. That cutscene kind of assumes that we came in through that entrance over there. But, you know, we did not. You know, it's a really good thing that Raz came from the circus, so he has all these acrobatic abilities. There's a little squirrel. You know, legitimately, I cannot think of the word squirrel without thinking of the dog from Up, where he's just like, he's talking about something, and then he just like, squirrel! I am duck. You know, something like that. Like, just that random, like, that kind of just random intent of like, oh, there's a squirrel over there. I need to get that squirrel. You know? Alright, we got enough for another upgrade. Too bad we have not found the guy to, you know, to be able to do stuff with. Oh, there's a golden acorn! I want it. Give it to me! Give it to me! Yeah, we can't get that yet. There's also this thing, but we can't get that yet, and we won't be able to get it for quite some time. That requires a much later ability. Hey! Let me go! You bastard! Alright, fine, I'm gonna run away. Okay. Ooh.
I saw Nils peeking into a hole in the girls' cabin. I'm hiding. And I thought, oh, Nils, when will you peek into the hole in my heart? Because you'd just see yourself staring back. Uh-huh. What? I mean, he'd see my new boyfriend James staring back, and he'd be furious at Nils. Who's Nils? Exactly. And anyway, there wouldn't even be a hole because James fills my heart till sometimes I think it's gonna explode. One time, I made someone's head explode. Well, okay, maybe there's still a little hole. Actually, it happened 4 times. But James and I have each other now, and Nils is just gonna have to deal with it. Now they make me wear this special hat, so I don't have any more accidents. Are you even listening to me, Dogen? I hope so.
I love Dogen. The way that they have him characterized is just so great. He's just like this absent-minded little kid who, like, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Butters, you know, from South Park. You know, we could free you, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna let you suffer in there a little bit more. You know, bullying builds character. Some kids, like, I'm not saying bullying is a good thing and stuff, but, you know, like, for some kids, you know, having a bully kind of, like, helps them grow a backbone and teaches them to stand up for themselves and stuff like that. For a lot of kids, it's very traumatizing and not a very good thing at all. But, you know, just saying, for some kids, it's not that big of a deal. You know, actually, I have a funny story about bullying. So, like, throughout my days in the prison known as school, basically, there was this one kid who wanted to, like, who was kind of a bully. I forget his name, but, like, there was this one kid who was just kind of a bully. And he wanted to try to bully me. Like, I believe this was in middle school, if I remember correctly. Anyway, there's a side card over there. Anyway, this guy, like, I was in the bathroom and I had to, I had to go. And the guy, basically, he was using the urinal, right? And I tried to scoot past him to go to the toilet. And as a result of just kind of scooting by and, I had to go, I kind of accidentally farted on him, right? He did not like that so much and tried being the operative word here, he tried to pick a fight with me. And here's the thing about how I was in school. I was back during my days in school, I basically had a uncontrollable anger problem. And as a result of, I cannot turn around. As a result of that, I had a bit of a hair-triggered temper. Okay, there's a thing over there that we can't get yet. But I had a bit of a hair-triggered temper. Well, this guy trying to pick a fight with me, it made me a little upset, And so, basically, the guy got a glimpse of how I was when I was angry. And, yeah, he did not want to bully me anymore.
Hey, you're that new kid, ain't you? Well, I'm doing some advanced training right now, as a matter of fact. So I don't think new kid is really a name that you want to get too used to saying.
Hold on there. You're not doing Sasha 9's advanced training that he does in his secret underground lab, are you? Hidden deep within the iron walls of the GPC, where no one can hear you screaming?
Why, yes, I am.
Sakes alive.
Well, nice knowing you.
Yeah, that was basically my my bullying story. Also, I really hope Raz's dialogue played there because his subtitles did not, as you saw. But, this game has a couple of glitches. I don't know if it's necessarily caused by this version of the game, because this version is technically the version 1.01, I think is what it's called. So, but let's break that kid out.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna have to eat my own arm.
What is this thing?
It's a GPC, a geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
Oh, man, cool.
Cool? Do you have any idea what this does?
Something cool?
No. It's a 6-sensory deprivation tank, a hermetically sealed metaphysical hotbox. It's solitary confinement for psychics.
Nasty. And the coach locked you inside it?
Nah, the staff hasn't put any kids in the GPC since the 50s. Bobby threw me in here.
Bully and dwarf accomplice should assault own size or larger only. While in cooler, perhaps notice gigantic bear with skin where hair should be?
I didn't see anything in there. That's the whole point.
Just so. Empty now. Good luck, small ones.
Hey, wait!
looks like one of the buttons is missing. Call me crazy, but I have a weird feeling that that button Sasha gave me goes here. Yep. Agent 9, I'm here for the advanced training.
Ooh, there's a shiny over there. I love shinies. I want the shiny. We got a fossil. Pretty cool.
So what are we gonna learn? Bending spoons? Burning stuff?
Is there another one in here? There's 2 cards in here that we can get. Where is the other one? Where is the other one? Really weird how there's just this random stump in here. There's just a random old stump. Maybe Sasha 9 is actually Wreck-It Ralph. What the hell? Did the cart not spawn in? Nope, there it is. Okay, Sasha 9, teach me your words of wisdom.
I've been hearing a lot about head explosion, and I was wondering...
Science, Rasputin. That is what we practice down here, not parlor tricks. If you are serious about exploring the possibilities of your mind, step up to the brain tumbler and we'll begin.
Brain tumbler? So, what's this hairdryer thing do?
Ah, you're ready for the brain tumbler. With this device, we will send you deep into your own psyche, where you should find unparalleled insight and power.
Excellent! Tumble away.
Now just relax. This will not hurt. Unless something really very bad happens.
Wow. Is this what the inside of my mind looks like?
Not yet. You're still traveling to the astral plane. This is a tiny corner of what we call the collective unconscious, a place in which all of our unconscious minds are connected. You have just begun your training, Rasputin, so many of the connections with other minds are still not developed for you, and those doorways remain just out of reach. But the more you explore the mental world, the more connections you will form. Right now, the only unconscious world you can enter is that one, your own. Step through it, and we'll continue.
Yep, this is how you go through different mind worlds that you will meet throughout the game. But now, we will go to the Brain Tumbler experiment.
Rasputin, can you hear me?
Sasha? Where am I?
You are inside your own mind, but I'm not sure where. Tell me, what can you see?
I see a rundown gypsy caravan.
Do you recognize it?
Yes. It's where I was born.
I see. Compelling.
Well, looks like we got some figments here. Let's gather them up. There's also a mental vault, or memory vault, or whatever. Rasputin's Getaway. Hear him performing with his family. If I remember correctly, I think they're called the Amazing Aquatos. He gets given a brochure by a shadowy figure with his dad, his mother, and his sister in the background. And he's looking at the brochure here with his family. His father rips it up, though. But he takes the world's smallest pony and escapes to go live out his dream of trying to become a psychonaut. Very, very nice. Come here. Alright, I think that's all the figments. I kind of want to take this moment to show some of the figments, by the way. The different figments that you find are actually, like, they are unique to the mental world that you are currently in. But here's the thing with them. Visually, they don't mean much of anything in this game. Like, there are some that mean some stuff, but largely, the figments are just kind of, like, I don't want to say random shapes, because they're not random, but they are these shapes that have very little meaning, at least from what I have been able to notice. So that is something that the second game does improve upon, because the figments have a lot more meaning in the second game. But let's go into the caravan.
Sasha, I'm going inside the caravan.
What do you see inside?
I'm not sure. It's getting fuzzy. Uh-oh.
What?
No, I'll figure it out.
Rasputin, tell me what is happening.
Well, I'm kind of stuck in a little white space.
How little?
Really little.
Do you feel trapped?
No.
Confined?
No.
Smothered like you're buried alive?
No! Ah! Get me out of here!
Can you find your way out?
I can't see anything.
Can you fight your way out?
Huh? Aha!
Rasputin, are you okay? What do you see now?
I see a small, bunny-like animal thing.
An unfamiliar animal entity in a dream often represents a primal fear or memory. Follow it, and it should lead you somewhere important.
Check. Okay, Mr. Bun. You and I are gonna be tight. Wherever you go, I go. Like two peas in a... Hey! Come back here!
I find peas to be very frightening vegetables now, because I remember hearing this story, like this very real story, like this real case of this guy who basically he was eating some peas, and one of the peas went down the wrong hole and went into his lung. Oh boy, I did not think we were gonna be able to. I did not think we were gonna get into this early. So I'm gonna hold off on my little pea pod story and probably bring that up. I might finish it, but my little pea pod story. So, like, here's the thing with the figments in this game. There are some of them that move. The moving ones, I forget if I told this story. the moving ones are a huge fucking pain in the ass. Because they go into locations that you can't possibly go. And, like, they are the ones that most often trip me up. But, let's move on.
Sasha?
What is it? Another bunny?
No, this is more of a super scary flaming-eyed demon kind of deal.
Oh.
What?
Okay, I'm pulling you out of there. Just give me a second.
Sasha?
Hold on, I'm still getting some unusual interference. It's fascinating, as if someone else...
Agent 9?
Sorry, almost ready.
Sasha!
That should not have happened. We need to try that again.
Oh, I don't think I need to be in the Tumblr with the glowy eye guys anymore.
Suit yourself. You know, in many tribal societies, learning to defeat the monsters you see in your dreams is considered a rite of passage. I can train you to fight. Come see me when you're ready.
Okay. I think that will do it for this episode. Next time on Psychonauts, we are going to do some more exploring of the camp. There's quite a bit of optional dialogue that is now open to us now that we have experienced that cutscene. And trust me, this will not be the last time that we do this. So you guys better get used to it. So yeah, this has been Super Nintendo, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.
A 70-centimeter square window.
The skies a bit clearer today. The rain has passed me by. I went and opened up the window again. I can't remember why. Besides that, I kept pinned to the walls, have flown out of the room. Soon I'll find my way to you.
I have always kept thoughts